Today's the day. It is the first day of rehearsals for Wizard of Oz, and I am so excited. I'm really glad I got the whole cast list because otherwise I would have had no idea who was playing the other characters and would have just kind of like walked in blind, which is fine, but I like to have all the information. So it's a relief that I know everyone or know of everyone, and I'm so excited because all of the people who were cast as the three companions are exactly who I was crossing my finger for. And so now not only do they get to play those roles, but I get to play Dorothy and act beside them. So I still cannot believe that this is real. I am just waiting for someone to say psych and be like, just kidding. But it's here. It's actually happening. So I stopped at the bakery to get breakfast, and I had to like stop along the way because I had a few extra minutes and I needed to like shovel it down my throat. But I'm here. It's 9:55. I'm about to go inside. I am so excited, but I'm so nervous. I'm already back home. I'm so sorry. I did not vlog any of the first rehearsal because I was actually FaceTiming Aspen for a lot of it. She was at her sister's graduation, and I don't know the companions well enough yet. Their names, it's Kyler, Luke, and Easton. I don't know them well enough yet to just like whip out a camera and be like, So hopefully next rehearsal, which is on Monday, we're blocking as much of Act 1 as we can. I stopped and grabbed something to eat on my way home, so I actually had a second to eat it before I started work at 2, and I work until 10 tonight. That's the one thing with rehearsals. The memorization begins now. So the way that I'm memorizing lines, also these scripts are so cute. The way that I'm memorizing lines is the same way I did for Diary of Anne Frank, where I basically did a voice recording of Act 1 and Act 2, and before any of Dorothy's lines, I say, Dorothy says blank, so that way I can hear it. So if I don't know it, I'm hearing it, but if I do know it, I can repeat it with it, and so I'm getting the cue line that comes before it and all of that. So it worked well. It worked really well for Diary of Anne Frank, so I think it'll work really well here too, but I'm going to be pushing myself pretty hard with this one for memorization because I'm going to be pushing myself hard for this entire show, for everything for this entire show, because I want there to be no doubt in any of the creative team's mind. Like, I never want them to be doubting their decision at any moment. I want to be prepared always. Oh, I forgot to say too, there's a possibility we might have a live Toto, which is terrifying. Like, I'm excited, but I'm terrified. So in the meantime, because I need to practice with something in my hands, I will be bringing this to rehearsal. Good morning. It is Monday. I am getting gas real quick before I head to my martial arts class, and then it is quick from there. We have a lot. Mondays are going to be pretty crazy days. All right, I'm home from class. I have just 22 minutes until I start work, and I need to take a shower. So this is where it gets crazy. 12:23, friends. I have mastered the art of a 10-minute, really 5-minute shower, and then 5 minutes of getting dressed in something else and getting my hair all situated. If I didn't know any better, I would think it was like March, not May. It is chilly today, but it's 4:30. I just finished work and I am heading out to the theater. So I tried to be good about transferring everything into my bag. Do you want to know the one thing I forgot? My wallet. Thank goodness for Apple Pay. That's all I can say, and let's just really hope I don't get pulled over. Okay, I'm home from rehearsal. I didn't vlog any part of it because I'm still like meeting everyone, and I still don't want to just like pull out my phone and be like, who wants to be in a vlog? Anyway, rehearsal went really, really well tonight. We blocked a really big part of like half, probably a little bit over half of Act 1. Super exciting, so much fun. I'm having the time of my life. So I can't really record me practicing at home because I'm listening to the voice memo that I've made on my phone. So unless if it's transferred over to my laptop, I don't know if I'll get any clips of that. I'm feeling good about Act 1. I have probably about 70% of it down, lines wise. I'm feeling good considering I've had the script for less than a week. As I said, I'm doing this for myself. Like, I want that script out of my hand for me. I'm not doing it to be like, oh, haha, I want to be no. The character I feel I'm going to have some trouble with. Unless if I'm just overthinking it, and I might be, but I want to get that script out of my hand so I can really, really focus on her.
Good morning. So excited. It is rehearsal day once again, but I have to make it through an entire day of work. Today is our first vocal rehearsal. From what I saw on the schedule, we're working on Somewhere Over the Rainbow, If I Only Had a Brain, If I Only Had a Heart, If I Only Had the Nerve, and If I Were King of the Forest.
Should be a fun day. I'm very nervous for this rehearsal. Even though I've already sung part of the song in front of Leanne and in front of some of the cast, like, it wasn't the whole song. So I'm nervous, even though the whole point is that we're working on it, like, and learning stuff, but like, I don't know. I have trouble with being bad at stuff in front of other people. I am home from work. I have a meeting at 3:30. The only rehearsal I'm missing or have a conflict for is this next Wednesday. It's going to be a music rehearsal that I'm missing because I'm moderating a film event down in Atlanta. I was also going to be missing the Saturday rehearsal after that, but there's actually a lot of people who have conflicts on that Saturday. I think it's a big graduation day potentially for a lot of people or families and things like that. So we actually will not have rehearsal next Saturday, so I'm not technically missing that rehearsal. I have stopped by the bakery and I've gotten cookies because it's National Chocolate Chip Day, so I'm bringing chocolate chip cookies because I feel like it. Look, Mom and Dad are here. They're dropping stuff off to me. I felt bad. I meant to bring Mom's Mother's Day gift and then I forgot it, but I will give it to her on Sunday when we have a wedding that we're all going to. So I'm finally vlogging during rehearsal. Yay! We are working on basically just our stuff right now. We're working through it. I say we're killing it. So I love small rehearsals because soon we're gonna have everyone here. We are about to run. First of all, we're like alone now because our music director, we went through all of our music stuff, but our lion is on his way. And so we were like, wait, what if we just filled him in? What if we just filled him in on the blocking? So that way Taylor doesn't have to worry about it. So we're just gonna run through our stuff and when he gets here, fill him in on the blocking. And it's also a good test for me to test if I know the, I don't know what's happening over here. If I know my stuff. Oh no.
If you fall, I'm gonna cry. Oh. Now why can't I do that?
Rehearsal was so fun. We got so much done while having like such a great time. We just had so much fun, like ribbing each other, really the boys, and Sage, our main stage manager, and Rylan, our assistant stage manager. Just so fun. Like, it's gonna be interesting when we bring more people into it because I think this rehearsal was really interesting for starting to solidify kind of like the dynamic, like kind of the friendship that the four have to have. Saturday, I can't believe it's 2 days away. Saturday's 2 days away and we are doing blocking for Act 2. So also, I ran the scenes today that we did because we were catching up on blocking and I only had to look at a few lines. Call for line once and then I looked over the shoulder for 2 other ones. Just finished recording the second act for me to start working on. I still need to get the end of Act 1 down, but I kind of like just now made the real connection as to why I'm being so hard on myself for these lines now and these songs now is because for me it is hugely helpful to have smaller groups in rehearsals, but sometimes it's just not possible because when you're doing an entire number, what I know of myself is that the more people that are there and the louder they are, the more I get overwhelmed. If I can have music and as many lines as possible down and only be working on choreography and character, that's a lot less for me to have to process while I'm also trying to manage myself around a ton of other people, especially when we're working with the munchkins and the kids. That's what I'm really concerned about because I have never worked
with kids in that capacity, and I don't entirely know how I'm going to react. So even though I haven't tried them just yet, I know they will be helpful. I have my good old loop earplugs right here that come in this handy dandy little case. They're super small, and they're not they're not earplugs, they're not earbuds, because they're not electronic at all, but they just help drown out some background noise. These in particular have 3 different settings. I don't want to say I can't afford to get overwhelmed, but I really can't, because I don't want that to come across. So I'm hoping those will help, but I'm also hoping only focusing on 2 out of, instead of 4 things, just focusing on 2 out of 4 will help cut that as well. But I'm also kind of giving the heads up to our stage manager and to Taylor, because she knows a little bit of it, but not a ton. And just if I can already show them that I am prepared in the ways that I am, if I do need to take a step out or I do need to take a step away, it's not that they're concerned, well, she doesn't know it, or she doesn't, we don't have faith in that,
Good morning. Okay, so I saw the rehearsal report come out last night, so it looks like we are actually reviewing Act 1 blocking on Saturday. That means I'm just gonna focus on drilling Act 1 right now, unless if I get it down in the next day or 2. Good morning. Note to self, when I was at the store yesterday and I said, no, I shouldn't get cream cheese, I have that at home. I should have gotten it anyway because it is no longer good. So I'm gonna eat this bagel dry. Actually, it isn't half bad. Not gonna lie, I am a little tired, but I am so excited for rehearsal. We're at the Annex today, so not at the main theater. Everyone come say hi. I haven't officially introduced everyone just yet. So we have Luke.
Hey.
This is Easton, and this is Kyler.
Howdy.
We just got done with rehearsal, half an hour early, so we love that. It is 9:12. I'm almost done working for the night, and hey, remember when I said earlier, I was like, why am I so tired? I figured it out. That is a side effect from the inhaler that I used yesterday. Looked it up when I got home, and sure enough, tiredness or sleepiness is one of the side effects. So my first few hours of work were a little bit rough just because I was trying to push through that, but thankfully it got better fairly quickly. And now I've been fine. It was a fantastic rehearsal today. Some of us hung out for a little bit at a coffee shop that's right next to the theater afterwards, which was super fun. And I was actually, since we finished rehearsal early, I was actually able to stay for a little bit of it and hang out, which was amazing because typically I have to run home.
Good morning. Today is going to be even more jam-packed than normal. Not only do I have class and then work and then rehearsal, but I've added the chiropractor in at 8:30 this morning, because I think when I fell a few weeks ago, I think I jarred my hip, and I have this thing, I was diagnosed when I was 15 with it, called ligamentous laxity, and it's basically exactly what it sounds like. My ligaments are just looser than normal, and so that means that sometimes, your ligaments are what holds things in place, right? So sometimes they will kind of slip out of place a little bit because the ligaments aren't holding stuff as tight as they should. And so I think when I fell, I think I jarred my right hip. My hip does not feel like it's in the right place. Not where it's painful, but it's uncomfortable, and it's clearly not normal. And I thought it would fix itself, but I'm going to Disney this week, and I said, you know what? I need to go get that fixed, right now.
Alrighty, made it to the chiropractor, which is 4 minutes away from my house, thank goodness. So now let's just hope that they can fix me. So that took a little bit longer than expected. It's 9:27, but that was just the new patient thing, so I didn't actually get adjusted today, which I should have expected. But they're really nice in there. They're really sweet. So I'm coming back tomorrow at 3:15, right after I finish work, and heading over here to be able to do, and then get adjusted, because they took my x-rays, so he's gonna look at my x-rays and then adjust me tomorrow. Because my big thing is, I was like, I'm going on vacation. I need to be adjusted. Here's the deal. I am not going to my class today because I have far too much that needs to be done here that I will not get a chance to do before I leave for Disney on Thursday immediately after work. So I instead am going to do a workout video here, like just a 10 to 15 minute workout video here. So that's the new deal, is that if I ever have to miss class for anything, I need to do something else instead. Disney doesn't exactly count because I'll be walking around Disney for 2 days and that's exercise in itself. Here are the things I have to do. I have to create the new header for the Holly Facebook page that's Wizard of Oz, because currently it is still Bonnie and Clyde, so I need to shift that over. I have a demo reel that I need to update. I need to update that demo reel because they got a scene they were waiting on. I have to go through emails. I have to do dishes. I have to fold laundry. I have to take a shower. I have to do the workout. You can see where I have to do all of this. So I'm starting the marathon right now, starting with the Wizard of Oz cover photo. So, and then I start work at 12:30. So Holly Facebook cover is done. I made the poster for work. I did the demo reel stuff, but I have to add on mowing the lawn, or at least part of it, the main part of it, because it looks like a jungle and I'm going out of town on Thursday, and that means I won't get a chance to do it until like a week from now, and it will look awful. So no, I'm gonna go out and do that, come back in, do a quick workout thing, and then jump in the shower, and then hopefully we'll be able to finish posts early for work so I can at least put the dishes in the dishwasher. And then I might just have to be up later-ish tonight to do laundry, but that's okay. I didn't think about the fact that I'm literally doing choreography later today, which is a workout, but I guess I'll just get to. I'm so sweaty. Look who has her first rehearsal! Woo! Yay! Choreo!
I'm scared.
I am scared too. But I've even seen a video of it and I'm scared. First rehearsal for Aspen went very well. We were celebrating with Hot Fudge Sundays. Yep. So loving it. And
Did both the dances.
both the dances that were amazing.
Thank you.
She did a great job choreographing. And now we're gonna eat these and then head home.
Nope. Good morning, good morning. I have rehearsal later today. It is our second choreography rehearsal, but I guess I was more tired than I thought from my Disney trip, which makes sense. Granted, I went to bed way later than I expected, but I just woke up at 10. I think that's the latest I've slept in a very long time. The unfortunate thing is that means I start work in 2.5 hours, and there's a lot I have to do. I just finished updating that post. I have 25 minutes until I start work. I'm going to do a very quick, like 10-minute workout and then hop in the shower and then actually start work. I jinxed it and said that I was going to be fine for work. It ran late, so I'm not even actually done. I still have Atmos to do, but I'm heading to Aspen's to pick her up.
You're here again. Dorothy and the Twister.
Yeah.
Twister and 14 other things.
14 other things.
We are doing Munchkin Land today. I'm not going to show any of the children because they are children. We're not going to do that.
I work with children.
Well, mine is more like this is going on YouTube, so I don't want to put them on YouTube.
We'll respect the children.
Well, not, I don't want to do that.
It's fine. The duo is here right now. That's all you need.
Good morning. It is rehearsal day once again. I'm about to head out to work. We will see what happens because yesterday I was sent home an hour early because we have now finished out graduation season, the bulk of it, which is great, except it also means that we are much slower and they don't really have as much for me to help with in the back. So, anyway, we will see. I'm home from work. I did not get out of work early. I came home to switch over to my rehearsal bag, eat my food because I didn't get a chance to eat at work. And now, hang on. Why did I do this? I forgot to take those this morning. I'm sorry. But I need to head out early. I have to go by the martial arts gym because I need to tell them that I need to pause my membership because for a few different reasons. Number one, I just don't have time with the show. Number two, I'm technically injured and I need to be going to the chiropractor to fix my hip that's out of place. Fun times. And then also just financially, I can't, partly because of the chiropractor coming into stuff and just other things changing, I can't afford what it costs, and it costs a good bit. So it's a bummer because I have loved going there, but just right now I can't do it. So I successfully picked up my prescription. I don't totally know why I didn't think about just calling the gym, which is what I'm about to do. So I left my house way earlier than I probably had to, but I so much anxiety around just making this simple phone call, but I am like, So there are these cones here for no reason, and Aspen's gonna move it because we need to get into the parking garage, because like we need to go right there.
It's
Yeah,
really right there.
it's right here.
They just
Watch, it's like a crime scene and we have no idea.
right.
All right, listen. Stand up.
Hello. So we are done, but we're bonding, which is important. Easton's out there, but see, I'm working on I'm working on the cast announcement because that needs to be done. So he just got his headshot done. Easton's getting his done right now, thank goodness. And as soon as I have them all, we can post it. But until then, at least I can get ahead on it, which is nice. So
We are having way too much fun.
And that brings us to the end of the first rehearsal vlog, which is the rehearsals for May, because our next rehearsal on Saturday is June 1st. So that starts that. This first month has been incredible. So much fun. I'm so excited for the rest of rehearsals. I won't see you again until the end of June. I don't know if the Disney vlog will go up before or after this. So if it isn't up just yet, there will be a Disney vlog coming soon. But the next rehearsal vlog will be at the end of June or very beginning of July. Plenty of stuff coming. And then after the show ends in August, I will be at Disney a lot more often. Probably, I don't want to say once a month. I'm going to have to, if I can do that, that'd be great, but I got to save up for the Airbnb. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All the social media is in the description. Love you all. Bye.